Good morning. I hope that you are doing well this morning, enjoying your favorite cup of coffee, your favorite cup of tea, or depending on when you are watching this video, maybe you've already transitioned over to water. Let's get into today's video topic. And it's all around making decisions faster. Like I know you're sitting there, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Let's talk just for a hot minute about what it means when you stall a decision. It feels like you're carrying around a 300-pound gorilla. I know because I've done that. It feels like you have foggy brain and you keep asking yourself, it's not necessarily even about the decision, but now you're asking yourself, why can't I make that decision? So now we're questioning the decision-making process. Your brain actually gets stuck in analysis mode and it goes into overdrive. You lose momentum, which is more critical than motivation. Motivation is going to wane, right? But it's that momentum that I want to keep pushing forward. And that's the thing that we really, really need to protect. And worst of all, I know because this has happened to me. Worst of all, you're in the exact same place, but you're even more excited because if you're anything like me, big decisions that I'm wrestling with, they just start to weigh on me. And don't think that decision that's in your brain that you're thinking about is just impacting you. There is a ripple effect in your mood to your family, to your friends, to anyone that comes in contact with you. And really, here is why speed really matters is a fast no is better than a slow maybe. A week or so ago, I was out walking with my husband and I was wrestling with the decision that I need to make. And whenever I'm wrestling with the decision I need to make, I don't take action. And if I don't take action, I feel stalled. And so literally I was giving him context for decision A and I was giving him context for decision B. And we were walking, and so my brain was pumping, the dopamine was hitting, and I had my weighted vest on, Sibby by my side, and I'm trying to share with him all of the information that I thought that he needed in order to help me make the decision. And what's interesting is I made the decision, but you talk about like a dopamine hit that's even stronger. Like when I made the decision, so much clarity followed. And where there was doubt and resistance, because that resistance, it's almost one of those, a gut check. Do I really need to be going down this rate? If you can't make a decision, am I right? There was so much clarity. It was almost like, even though I was carrying around that weighted vest, that someone took the weight off of my shoulders. They took the weight off my shoulders and I felt so much better. So like let's break this down really into kind of three things, three simple ways to help make a decision faster. All right. Give yourself a deadline. I call them microwave minutes. So if there are all these little things that you need to do that I'll do it later, I'll do it later, all of that compounds on your shoulders. Like do it and get it done. If you're setting yourself a deadline, write it down. Write it down on a sticky, put it on your computer, put it in your bathroom, whatever that is. Or if it's a decision that can be made like this, and we'll talk about decision making here in just a second. Hey, Sari, set a 5-minute timer. Give yourself an external deadline, like a timer, like Sari. When that thing goes off, it's like, it's an external reminder and it's a help. It's like focus, attention. What do I need in order to make the decision? Now let's just go. I want you to feel like you've opened the door, you've made the decision, you're closing it, and you're moving forward. Number 2, shrink the decision. Is this really a big decision? Or are you making it bigger than it is? It's kind of like those microwave minute tasks that you need to do. We're letting all of those stack. And when we do one of those, it's like, I should have just done it and been done with it. I've seen like social media posts about that all the time. Are we really making a bigger deal than we should? Because here's the question to ask yourself. Will this matter next week? The decision that is weighing me down, preventing me from making progress and taking action. Is it going to matter tomorrow, next week, the end of the month, end of the year? If not, make the call and move on, right? because you're going to feel so much better on the other side. Trust me, I'm telling you. And then finally, always default to action. When in doubt, do something, anything that moves you forward, even if it's not perfect. I have this phrase that I use, hold my digital beer, and I'm not even a drinker, but I'll say, hold my digital beer while I go and get this thing done and put it out into the world, and then let me collect the data and see, was it a good decision or what is it not? My people are going to tell me. Now, I'm going to parking lot this because I think this is really important. When it comes to your decision, please, please, please don't go into Facebook groups and ask just a random, like very broad question, because the input that you're going to get in multiple, like it can be coming at you like a water hose, like you're standing in front of a fire hydrant and it's just, are they your dream customer? You don't know what context, what they're bringing to the table. And that decision making could steer you into trying to make more decisions, right? So don't do that. We don't want to do that. So most of the time, the big scary thing is a story that we're telling ourselves. So what's the absolute worst outcome? Like, at the end of the day, what's the worst thing that could happen? I know for me, when I decided on doing my daily 3, it was because I suffer from migraines and I was out walking the dog, and we always feel like we're the center of the universe. And being the center of the universe then means that if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. And I was out walking the dog and the dog was going to the bathroom and I felt so bad. And I was like, at the end of the day, is it really going to matter if XYZ doesn't happen? It's almost like I gave myself permission to release unrealistic expectations. Because typically when I do get a migraine, in some cases, it's just my body's way of shutting down and kind of saying, you need rest. So I've been doing too much, right? So here's your quick win challenge. I love a good quick win, and I love doing small increments of time. You know that, like 10 minutes, my daily 3. I'll go up to 25 minutes and more concentrated time, 45 minutes. But anything after that just feels really overwhelming. All right. I want you to pick one decision that you've been sitting on, big or small. Give yourself, I'm going to say 10 minutes, decide and take action. And then come back and let me know, right in the comments, let me know how it felt on the other side. The whole idea is that we're streamlining our business operations. We're streamlining the decisions that we need to make so that we can shut our laptop and do more of what we love, which I'm getting ready. I know I say that all the time, but I'm going to show you. I have a new passion. I adore doing this. And this is just a small, quick one that I've done. I do like 1 to 2 a week. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all of these. I'm actually getting ready to start a baby gift. So I'll have to show you that one. But this is my new passion. So when I talk about shutting your laptop and doing more of what you love, it is my punch needle. I am loving it. It's so relaxing. It's creative. It's old fashioned. Like it checks all of the boxes for me right now. I have to make sure that I get my walk in though, every day, because, sitting at the computer and working, I'm sedentary. If I'm sitting there doing a punch needle, well, I'm sitting there. So I do need to be very cognizant of, I need to get up and get moving. But this right here, oh, and this was just me testing some colors and just having fun with it. So all to say, guys, the quicker that you can make it the decision, walk through the door, shut it, and keep moving forward because you're taking action. I'll just end today by saying Joan Bell, love, love, love Joan Bell. One of the things that she said, because someone came into the community and they said, I feel behind. I'm behind. We always feel behind. But one of the things that she said that was so encouraging is that you're never behind as long as you are taking step forward. And I'm going to say, watching this video today, you're not behind. You're taking steps forward. So take 10 minutes, set your timer, check that decision that has just been rattling around in your head. You are going to feel amazing when you make the decision and go take action. All right. Take care. We'll talk soon.